Board Game Empire. So today we're going to be doing a review of Yahtzee Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay, this is a really cool theme. It's pretty much Yahtzee. It's just the dice are different, and it also has a holder. Pretty much the Nightmare Before Christmas character, and then you put the dice and everything you want inside here. So then you're able to close it and carry it wherever you want, and everything fits. As you can tell, you can put this, and I think this might even fit. You might have to struggle to put it in there, but it fits. So you can fit everything in there with the rules. This is the one we previously scored. So as you can tell, everything fits in it. It's a little tight, but should be able to fit everything in it. And so you could carry it and take it places. So really cool design. I'm sure a lot of people or most people already know how to play Yahtzee. So the theme is what pretty much attracts us to this this version. So we're just going to go right into the review. So what did you think about the rules?
I'll give the rules for 5 out of 5. We had no questions at all.
Okay, so really simple rules. The rules are indicated here in the rule book, and as you can tell, it's the rule book is very short, like 4 pages, and then it also has more information in the back. But it's just mostly end of game. So I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5. What did you think about components?
I'll give components 5 out of 5. I like these. The dice are really nice, and the holder thing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5. Well illustrated dice. These are not actually like stickers. They're actually like screen printed. It looks like in there, and then the holder is really nice and thick, and it holds everything. I really like the design, and it's not fading. We've had it for a while. Also have the Yahtzee, pretty much the scoring pad. And so just everything's well designed. So 5 out of 5. What did you think about the experience?
I'll give the experience 5 out of 5. We had a lot of fun rolling the dice and trying to get a Yahtzee because you only get to roll 3 times, and it's pretty intense.
Yeah,
that would be a full house.
I know. So I'm gonna give the experience 5 out of 5. Really like Yahtzee, kind of like a push your luck type game almost. You know when to stop and when to put in your score, and so just a very simplistic game, but just an old time classic that it's a lot of fun still to this day. So 5 out of 5 in the experience. What did you think about the mechanics?
I would give mechanics 5 out of 5. It's a simple game. Basically, you can roll up to 3 times. You can either keep your roll, or you can keep on rolling up to the 3rd roll. It's the final roll, and sometimes you get lucky, and sometimes you don't. And depending on what you get, you cross it off, and if you don't get anything, then you have to mark off something.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to give the mechanics 4 out of 5 because it is a very simplistic mechanic-based game. It's mostly dice rolling, so you have a lot luck-based factor to it. There's no take that, and so there's very little ways to mitigate and pretty much strategically, just think ahead. So actually, I'm going to give it 3 out of 5. Because there is very little mechanics into it. But the way you just play the game is you roll the dice, you get 3 turns, whatever you get. If you get 3 of a kind, you get that 3 of a kind plus whatever dice extra, you add them all up. 4 of a kind, same thing. Full house, you get 25 points. Small straight is 30 points. Large straight's 40, Yahtzee's 50. Then you have the chance, whatever dice numbers there are, you combine them. Then you also have the where if you roll a certain amount of ones. You could put it on your top upper section, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then also if you score 63 or above, you get extra 35 points. So just very simplistic, and then you add the upper row and the bottom row, or the upper section, lower section. So very simplistic game, extremely fun though. So 3 out of 5 for the mechanics. What do you think about replayability?
I would give the replayability like a 4 out of 5 because it is fun and you want to keep playing it, but I could see it eventually getting old if you play it like a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those games where you don't really want to play it too much. Because if you play too much, then you would eventually get bored of it.
Yeah. So I'll give the replayability like a 3.5 out of 5 because it does become repetitive and all you're doing is push your luck. The mechanics standpoint is cool. The scoring system that they implemented into it, and I really like the design and everything. Also, it's quick to take out, and it's kind of a filler game. You could be done within like 20 minutes or less, and so it does fit that filler if you're just looking for a quick game. So 3.5 out of 5 in the replayability. So what did you think about overall total?
I would give the game like a 3 out of 5, 6.5 out of 10. It's a pretty fun game, and it does have a lot of cool things. And it's basically just Yahtzee, and we really like Yahtzee, so.
Okay, so I'm gonna give the same score. I'm gonna give like 3 out of 5, and then 6.5 out of 10. Really cool design. You're pretty much there's so many different aesthetics, designs that you could pick for different Yahtzee games. The Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas is my favorite. Really like the cartoon, and so that's why I was very appealed to me this. And so really, this is a classic game, and we're going to keep it. We will always have Yahtzee. I mean, almost every household has Yahtzee, I'm guessing by now. But it's just something that you just don't want, keep playing. It becomes repetitive. Also, the select-based factor. And so just a really cool game if you just want to throw dice. This is like the most classic dice rolling game you could probably find. So really like it, really like the design, and so giving it 3 out of 5, 6.5 out of 10. And so if you like this video, please subscribe. Social media down below in the description. I'll have a link to where to buy the game, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye!